If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks, divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college theme series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Mike. We've got a great show for you guys today. A lot of good stuff in the room. What about Jerry Rice in our replica helmet series? What about Emmitt Smith, the NFL's all-time leading rusher in the football jerseys? We've got minis. We've got mixers. We've got a baseball series. We've got authentic helmets, replica helmets. You name it, we have it here in the break room. I'm definitely looking forward to a great show. Looking forward to pulling some fire. Mike, how are you today?
I am doing well. I am also ready to see some fire. And yeah, I'm glad it's a little bit nicer out this last couple of days.
Yeah, it's up and down the weather here in the Chicagoland area.
All over the place.
All over the place. The A-Team, says Jason Amer. Thank you very much, Jason. We know how we get this program started. We head to the randomizer. We need 6 or higher on the dice roll. How about a 3 and a 3? 6 exactly, Mike.
I like that.
All right, so, Mike, we have a couple breaks filled up. Isn't that right?
Indeed. 2 breaks filled up, ready to go. 6-4-3 baseball mixers kicking the day off with practice squad following closely behind.
All right, 6-4-3. We got Michael Lepre, Zachary Erickson, Cody Heinert, and Ryan Murray. If you guys want to drop me a box number, I'll go ahead. And here's what we're doing today, Mike. Everyone that fills up a 6-4-3 mixer will be randomized at the end of the show for a chance to win these Panini Prism cards. The football cards, all breaks that fill up today, we're chasing all series. We're going to do the top spot chase at the end of the show. Top spot gets their pick of a wheel spin or a Panini Contenders card. The number 2 spot gets the other. So we'll give away a couple of cards today. I know we're definitely going to be giving away the Panini Prism and this because we already have a couple breaks filled up, including the baseball mixer.
Gotta love it.
All right, what numbers are left in the 643? Let's see. We got 26, 28, 31, 32, 33, and 34. And actually, we have 35, 36, 37, 38. I think that series is out of 50. So we might have some more in the back.
31.
31 is going off the ticker. Thank you very much, Cody. 3-1. We have some right there.
Oh!
Perfect. 6 is the dice roll. I'm going to random you guys up for our divisions. Mike, something that I love now in the break room, we're doing these basketball and baseball breaks as 6-spot divisional breaks. Take the cards. Thank you so very much, sir.
Let's move over here. We'll put them on display.
You the man. 6 times on the randomizer for your divisions. Let's see how lucky we are today. I'm currently at the zoo, says Cody. All right.
Cody, where do you live? What zoo are you at?
Yeah, well, he's in North Dakota, isn't he?
Oh,
So
maybe he's on vacay.
Maybe.
Maybe he's here. Maybe he's at Brookfield. Maybe he's at Lincoln Park. Maybe he's at San Diego.
My girlfriend wants to go to the zoo for her birthday next week. So
okay.
That'll be fun.
Should get some good weather.
Yeah, I hope so. Dakota Zoo, says Cody.
Nice. Dakota Neff?
Dakota Neff. Bismarck, North Dakota. I knew he was a North Dakota guy.
Nice.
All right, Mike. So we got Zachary Erickson in the NO East. We got Ryan Murray in the NL Central. Michael Lepre, NL West. We got Cody Heinert, AO East. And Michael Lepre has the AO Central and the AO West. Inaugural break of the day, 643 baseball. Got a lot of bats in this series. I can already feel that this will be a bat. I think there's a piece of paper, and that'll tell us, let's get the bat.
You know what? I've been psyched out, though. It's been a baseball sometimes.
Okay.
You know, or a slab, and I'm like, oh, psych.
And the other day, I forgot about this, Mike.
What's that?
We got some gift cards in this series.
Oh!
$50 Ultimate Autographs gift card.
I'll get that ready.
To the winner of the break.
Very nice.
All right, and our winner is going to take home a Bob Boone baseball bat. Baseball bat by Bob Boone. So that is definitely a good hit. Mike will get that Bob Boone for us. Mr. Boone was an absolute baseball legend. He was actually more well known for his glove work, Mike. 7-time Gold Glove Award winning catcher, 4-time All-Star, World Series champ with the 1980 Phillies.
That's right. World Series champion.
So that would be the NO East, Zachary Erickson, Bob Boone.
I'm going to get the JSA card out. So here you go.
Perfect.
Passed up. And, go.
Thank you very much, sir. The blonde bat, as you like to say.
Yes.
There it says it. I said World Series champ with the Phillies. Well, there you go. It's inscribed 1980 World Series champ. Louisville Slugger bat. It is JSA certified. Bob Boone. Let's go. We'll be at the Minnesota Zoo in a few weeks. Vacay time, says Cody. My favorite 2 breakers, says Dom. That's sweet, dude. That is really, really nice, man. I appreciate that. I know Zachary Erickson appreciates that dub. Jason says, you are my favorite customer, though, to Dom Veluso. They got a bromance going on, those two, Mike. Got a bromance. I am confirming that he was the longest as a Philly. He was also California Angel for quite a bit, Mr. Boone, but longest tenured with the Phillies. So congratulations, Zachary Erickson.
I'd love to see a player that played for a few different teams, but got a World Series championship with their longest tenured team.
Sure.
Or a Super Bowl win, or NBA Finals, whatever it is. But I always like to see them, you know, like, imagine if Jordan never won a championship for the Bulls, but then won 7 for the Wizards.
That'd be weird. That would be weird.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, you're talking about the opposite of Neil Smith. Neil Smith was a great Chief for so long. I went to the Broncos just for a little bit and won a couple Super Bowls. I know Larry Rossland, who's in the chat, knows all about those Broncos Super Bowls. Bob Boone. All right. Not a bad start. Congrats, Zachary Erickson. Mr. Erickson plays a lot of mini breaks, but hopped into something different than the minis.
Yeah.
With 1 spot, got the dub. All it takes is 1 to win.
Hey, Zach, I got you your $50 gift card issued already, so you can go ahead and use that.
Awesome. All right, we got a new guy in here, Michael Springer. Maybe he's related to George Springer, the baseball player, or maybe Jerry Springer.
Jerry.
Could be related to Jerry Springer. Either way, if he's related to any of those guys, he's got a lot of money to drop in the break room. We got Michael Lepre. He's a regular. Zachary Erickson. He's a regular. Reginald Taglicott, a regular, but haven't seen him as much lately. Welcome back, Reggie. And Jason Jarrett. Jason Jarrett, another regular who hasn't been in as much lately. He was in here filling up America's team on Thursday. Got a good dub. So what's going on, Cody? We are here to rip some boxes and pull some Cowboys, dude. Got a lot of Cowboys in the break room, including Emmitt Smith in those Kansas Kamen jerseys, Cody. We got an Emmitt Smith jersey out there.
Cody, your ears must have been burning because earlier Cody Heinert said he was at the Dakota Zoo, and I said, what, the Dakota Nat Zoo?
That's perfect. That is perfect. All right. We got practice squad. Drop us a box number, guys. We've got, let's see, I wrote some extra numbers down besides what we have on the ticker, but the ticker should be accurate. 29, 31, 38, 39, 40. Let's see, we also have 41. I'll add a couple more, guys. 42, 43, and 45. We have all remaining box numbers left in the primetime helmets. I'm going to put those all up. And the loaded dice jerseys, 7 crates left. All of the loaded dice jerseys are now in the room, guys.
Yeah,
so,
and actually, you know what? We have a new customer that for their very first break, they bought into loaded dice jerseys, and they're the only individual in that break right now. Let's get this filled out for Melissa Darling. Melissa, if you are out there, welcome to the break room. Try to get that loaded dice jerseys number 1 filled up for you.
Richard Cox, if he hops in, he'll fill it up because he loves those loaded dice jerseys. I don't blame him because he won a Dan Marino out of there.
Yeah, that's true.
So a lot of good stuff.
And hey, Michael Springer, if you are related to George or Jerry, I have met both of them, and both of them are very nice people.
Okay, there you go. Cody is awesome. Him and Jason are my top 2 bromances in this room. There you go. Cody's got a lot of bromances. Him and Chris Roberts are bros, Cowboys bros. Very popular guy here in the break room. So Jason says, selfish, I want to be number 1. Because Dom said that his 2 favorite customers are him and Jason. But he himself is his favorite because he's his own favorite customer.
Right.
So there you go.
You know, a very popular question out there is like, you know, if you could have dinner with one celebrity, right? Who would it be? I don't want to ask that question. If you could have a chill session, if you could just like hang out and talk, not like as deep questions, like don't say Einstein or something like that, right? Like somebody you'd like to chill with, because for me, alive. That's
alive.
the stipulation.
Okay.
Alive. For me, it's Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd would be great.
I don't know why. I just like would love to just like have a chill session with Paul Rudd where we just like hang out and just talk and make jokes.
Well, Paul Rudd is a Kansas City sports fan.
Yes,
so
he
you
is.
know I like the Chiefs. I like the Royals because I lived in Missouri for a while. I can't like the St. Louis teams because I'm from Chicago. So I gravitated to the KC teams.
There you go.
And Paul Rudd and I would have a great time talking that.
Yeah, I love me some Paul Rudd.
Cody Heinart says Chris Farley or Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase would be a funny. You know what? He is so sarcastic.
Sure.
I don't know if he would. He would probably just be like ripping on me the whole time. Chris Farley, if he was still alive, for sure.
Sure.
That dude was just a ball of energy.
All right, guys. We do have this break filled up. I'm going to head to the randomizer to pick our box number while I deliberate on Mike's question. If you are in that break, you can buzzer beat me on a box number. We have 29, 31, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 45. I'm going to let the randomizer pick. I know that James likes to go low number, and I do that if there's tons of boxes on there, but I don't like the pressure of having to pick, you know?
Sure.
The pressure. So, top spot is 39, Mike. Box 39. Thank you very much. There's those 6 back there, and then there's a few more right there. Bob, Mike's question was, if you could hang out with any celebrity that's currently alive, who would you choose? Oh. Okay. I don't know. I guess Dom's not a fan of Cody's picks. But there you go. To each their own. Box 39. I would love to hang out with Roger Federer. Messi's my favorite athlete of all time, but Messi's a little bit more quiet guy. Roger Federer's my number 2. I think he's a really cool dude. Got a lot of personality. I would love to hang out with Roger Federer.
Okay, that's a good. I like that answer.
So,
I like it.
But I'll think of a movie or TV star.
Okay,
as well.
fair.
But he would be a ball, I think, because he has wisdom and personality. All right, 6 clicks on the randomizer. I'll throw you guys in your divisions. We got Regimo Tagliacott in the NFC North, Jason Jarrett, NFC South, Michael Lepre, NFC East, Michael Springer, the new guy. You got the NFC West, Zachary Erickson, fresh off a win, the AFC North, Michael Springer, AFC South, and Michael Lepre, AFC East or AFC West. Bob says easy, Bill Murray, and Cody says KG or Randy Moss. Cody would go with those Minnesota guys.
That's fair.
Bill Murray would be fun for sure. Will Ferrell would probably be fun to hang with. Steve Carell, that's another good one. I love Steve Carell. If we're going comedians, Steve Carell would be maybe my pick. Anyways, let's see if the randomizer's pick for a box number is pretty good in Practice Squad. BFM. Guessing that's Bill Blanken Murray.
It is. Got a chiver out there.
That's right. All right. Bill Murray's a big Chicago sports fan, Mike.
He's a Chicago-born bred.
He's a big guy, a big fan. All right. Well, talking about Chicago, probably not a fan of this guy, but I know a lot of Packer fans and NFL fans gotta like this guy. Amon Green, Green Bay Packers all-time leading rusher, Mr. Amon Green. 6 1,000-yard rushing seasons in his career, a 4-time Pro Bowler, and one of the most beautiful signatures in the game, Amon Green. That is the NFC North. I said Regimo Tagliacott's back, and he's back with a bang, taking home the Amon Green jersey in the practice squad. You had one spot in there, Mike. You know this jersey worth more than $20.
Definitely.
Amon Green. Very nice. Or Billy Crystal says, Bob, to keep the Bill theme alive. Rob Dyrdek says Larry.
Oh, Rob Dyrdek. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And Charlie Sheen is winning, says Jason Amer. He wants to have some fun with Charlie Sheen. That would be fun.
Oh, that would actually be really fun.
That'd be great. No, it would be a hoot. Because I thought of Roger Federer tennis. I feel like John McEnroe would be fun to hang out with.
Oh my gosh. Dude's intense.
He might drop some F-bombs. Don't make him mad. He's actually way more subdued as a tennis announcer, though, actually.
I agree.
So,
they said he had to be.
Yeah. You can't be dropping F-bombs on a tennis broadcast.
So Cody Neff just hopped in with a personal and a monster order.
All right, Cody, you're the man.
So Cody, if you want your Percy for the Kansas Comets, let us know what box number you would like. I'll get that marked down, and I'm going to get the rest of your order entered right now.
I will bet you $100 right now Cody will pick 44 or 22. Because he loves box 44, and then 22, he wants the Emmitt Smith. He's like Chris Roberts. Maybe Emmett's in 22. Did he fill up any breaks, though, with that order, or just the personal?
Just the Percy.
Okay, let me take a look at that break page while we do that. Cody 44. I told you, Mike, you owe me 100. I'm just kidding. I know you didn't accept. How could you? Cody loves that 44. We are 4 away on the Johnson minis, 3 away on the Kansas Comet jerseys, 6 away on the replica helmets, 5 away on the authentic helmets, 5 away on the loaded dice licensed jerseys, and 2 away on the America's Team replica helmet series. It's a conference break. So one person gets the NFC, one gets the AFC. It's $160 a spot, but you basically have a 50-50 chance of winning.
Indeed. Oh, what is this?
Good, just trying to sell this free Pearson authentic. Don Veluso, you might be talking to the right guy. Cody's a big Cowboy guy, although I know Cody does have a Drew Pearson in his collection, though.
All right, 44 for Kansas Kamen, right?
Kansas Kamen, so that's got to be in the other room. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, Cody, for hopping in to that break. Drew Pearson. All right, so guys, we're pretty close on a bunch of breaks. We are pretty close. Cody helped us out, and we're closing in on some breaks. So let me know what you guys want to fill up. I will drop the live break page link in the chat. Celtics are having a bad day. Dom, guess what, man? I bet on the Bucks plus 4.5. And then I have a separate parlay, two-way parlay. Warriors minus 2.5. And I've got the Bucks money line. So fine by me, if you ask me. Celtics having a bad day. Fine by me.
Quattro.
Dom or Jason, close them out, says Cody.
Did get an order, so let's take a peek.
There's a couple Jasons in here. We got Jason Amer, but we also have Jason Jarrett in here.
Well, both of them just came in with an order.
Well, there you go. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. We're having fun in the afternoon show today, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fun to be had in the break room.
One away in Kansas County.
All right, cool. All right, here we go, Cody. This is your personal. We are looking for Emmitt Smith, Cody is looking for. All right. Cody, this could be good trade bait for your boy, Dom Beluso. Dom, you probably recognize this man. Got ourselves a little Dolphins hit, Mike. Not Dwight Schrute, Dwight Stevenson. Dwight Stevenson. Every time I see Dwight, I think of Dwight Schrute.
Stevenson Farms.
Schrute Farms. Come on, Emmett, says Cody. Didn't get Emmett, but you do have a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Dwight Stevenson, former center, offensive lineman, 5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro. He was a Pro Football Hall of Famer, as I said. NFL 19 All-80s team. NFL 1980s decade team. Dwight Stevenson. Very nice. Cody, getting yourself the dub, man. Free win. I don't know if Dom was too young to watch Dwight Stevenson, but maybe you caught some of him. He was the center for Dan Marino.
Indeed he was.
For a little bit during Marino's best seasons.
Right.
Nastiest center ever, says Dom. Too bad he got a dirty hit and ended his career. Oh, that sounds horrible, dude. Not cool. Not cool on the dirty hits.
Uncool.
Uncool, brah. All right, personals. Cody Neff. I will write that up for you. Congratulations, man. Maybe Dom will want to trade with you. Number 44. You know, we got two folks in our break room who 44 is their favorite number.
Really?
Bob Boulay and Cody Neff.
I didn't know both of them had that same desire.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm not sure why Cody likes it, as I almost fell out of my chair. I know Bob likes it because it's all those Syracuse legendary running backs.
Oh.
College.
Oh. Hey, folks, let's get in there and snap up that last spot in the Kansas Comet jersey break number 1, please.
A guard, not a center. All right. His online page. Well, maybe that's what you get for trusting Wikipedia, because his Wikipedia says that he's a center. Let's see what Football Reference. I normally go with Football Reference, actually. Football Reference has Dwight Stevenson.
He says both.
Says both.
It is both. Go to the top.
Actually, I'm not on football.
Oh, I was going to say, if you go to the top
Football
of that page.
Reference, it has him as a center and a tackle.
Yes, it does.
And Bob says he's a guard.
Wow.
So there you go. He plays all over the O-line.
He's in the center.
You know you're good when you can play all over the offensive line.
When you're known by multiple generations as different positions.
That's legit. Dwight Stevenson. Oh, Stevenson was a center. I'm talking about the dirtiest player in Dobler.
Oh.
Dobler, excuse me. Cody's saying, Bob, better back off. He's like, back off my number, Bob. It's mine. It's mine. You can't have it.
Ends. Kamen is filled up, ready to go.
Awesome. Still searching for that Emmett in there.
Still out there.
Emmett. All right. So let's see. Kansas Comet. We've got, of course, Cody's in there. Michael Lepre, Jason Jarrett, Jason Amer, and Ashton Miley. Cody, I'm on Medicare. I had 44 first, says Bob. Seniority. Seniority. That's funny. Cody's a pretty young guy, I think. Bob might have him
Bob, stop
doubled up.
Bob, stop being such an ageist.
Ageism the opposite way.
Yeah.
So, all right, Kansas Comet, guys. We're pretty early in this series. You know what that means. A lot of headliners are out there. Haven't seen Joe Montana on a Notre Dame jersey get pulled. I haven't
still
seen
out there.
Yeah, Gale
Wow.
Sayers. By the way, he is the Kansas Comet himself.
Kansas Comet.
And then Emmett Smith. So we got 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and 13 on the ticker. So it looks like we've done probably 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. But very early in that series. So a lot of good stuff still out there in the Kansas Comet.
Man, everybody. I mean, I see why the Bucks are beating the Celtics right now, because
Team effort.
man, everybody's having a good game. Giannis, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists. Bobby Portis with a 15-point, 10-rebound day.
Another
21
double-double.
points out of Drew Holiday.
The Bucks are an awesome team. I said this on Friday with James, but that is the definition of a team. Like, Chris Middleton gets hurt. Grayson Allen steps up. Bobby Portis steps up. I mean, those guys are by committee. We do have 11 on the box number,
cool.
Mike.
Sweet. Sounds good. 11.
Cody Neff, you the man for calling out the box number. We are going 6 times. Yeah, I moved it there. I moved it next to the other jerseys. All right. Kansas Comet number 11. We got Jason Jarrett in the NFC North. We got Dakota Neff, or Cody, in the NFC South. We got Michael Lepre, NFC East. Michael Lepre, that could be Emmett Smith. Cody's got the NFC West. Could be Joe Montana, as you like to say, Mike.
Joe Montana.
AFC North is Cody. Jason Amer in the AFC South. Ashton Miley in the AFC East. And Cody's got the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Kansas Comet number 1. This is a series that we can definitely heat up on. I'm a little surprised that it hasn't moved as fast as we thought it would. But maybe this is the show, Mike. This might be the show to get moving on this 6 series.
Be the time.
Might be the time. All right, number 11, 1-1. Good luck, guys. All right, we have one of the best linebackers in the league, Mike. This is the guy we had in the break room a lot. Haven't had him as much recently, but he is reappearing. We got Bobby Okereke.
Hey.
I think it's pronounced like Okereke, but I know we call him Okereke. Whatever you want to pronounce it, you know it's a great player. 30-year linebacker for the Colts. Bobby was 14th in the NFL in tackles this year with 132. Look at that beautiful blue jersey. That is beautiful. Bobby. That is the AFC South. And that is Jason Amer. Don Veluso cheering on his boy saying, woo, Jason. Jason had one spot in there, taking home one of the best linebackers in the National Football League. And they got a great linebacking core.
Yes,
He's just a part of it. So Colts are a dangerous team defensively.
I'm calling it right now. Colts are going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Okay.
And I'm also going to say this right now, and this might be one of the only times that I do say this. Meaning the Chicago Bears had one of the most pathetic drafts I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm so sad that I even looked at it.
Yeah, so here's my thought on the draft, Mike. For the most part, I agree with you. Obviously, it is very hard to say how the draft went until you see how the players go.
Yes.
But as a Bears fan, they didn't have a first-round pick. Their biggest needs are wide receiver and offensive line. their 2 picks in the second round were defensive backs.
Yep.
So I agree with you. I was not happy as a Bears fan. I thought the Lions had the best draft, getting Aiden Hutchinson falling to number 2. He was regarded by most as the best player in the draft. And then we had Jamison Williams, who I think is the best receiver in the draft. They got him at, I think, at number 12, maybe it was. They were the winners. What did you guys in the chat think about your team's drafts? I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans. I know Bob is the Giants. Jason likes the Eagles. Obviously, Dom is a Dolphins guy. What did you guys think of the NFL draft this year?
I'll tell you what, I don't know what I would do if I wasn't also a fan of like other teams and other players. If I was just a Bears fan, probably wouldn't like football anymore.
Brutal.
It's been pretty bad.
Brutal.
It has been a rough stretch. I hope somebody from the Bears front office is watching right now.
The only thing I'll say about the Bears is they do have a proven track record of drafting good defensive players.
Yes,
that's true. Maybe those guys will pan out, but it is on paper going by need. I know they got a receiver out of Tennessee, but I already wrote this up twice for Jason Amer. But anyways, as far as need, I thought they could have gotten someone, like you said, maybe better that they needed, a position earlier in the draft.
Like when I obviously, as you said, we need O-line, we need receiver, right? And to see that, neither of those positions were taken with our first 2 picks was pretty sad.
Cody Knapp saying Jets had by far the best. I think getting Garrett Wilson at receiver to help Zach Wilson was huge. And didn't they get Breece Hall like in the second round? The great running back out of Iowa State. He's a great player. Dallas did all right, says Cody. Minnesota had an okay draft, says the other Cody Heinart. Ravens had a great draft, as always, says Dom. And Cody Heinart, Bears fan. Cody is a Vikings fan.
Wow, Bob.
According to many pundits, the Jets got the best corner, the best receiver, and the best running back. So I think they might have gotten the best running back. Probably agree about that. I don't think they got the best receiver, but what I'm reading is they got the most NFL-ready receiver right away on day 1 with Zach Wilson. So, I don't know.
Don't they got a pair of Wilsons now?
Wilson to Wilson.
Wilson
to Wilson.
Hey,
that's
Mr. Wilson.
That's what they're hoping for. Zach Wilson to Wilson from Ohio. Garrett Wilson, right? I think it's Garrett Wilson.
I think you're right.
So that's what they're hoping for. That's a really easy one on the announcers, you know? It is Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, yep.
Like Zach and Garrett, Wilson to Wilson, that just comes off well off the tongue.
I like it a lot.
The Giants drafted 4 to 5 starters, says Michael Lepre. Giants had a good draft too. Bob was in here Friday or Thursday telling us like the New York teams are killing it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, definitely 100% the New York Jets win for drafting the player with the coolest name, Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner, yes. I thought the Giants did really good getting Kayvon Thibodeau as the number 5 overall pick. He was projected by many as the best player in the draft going into this season. And then they got Evan Neal, offensive lineman out of Alabama. You know if it's an offensive lineman out of Alabama, they're good. So Georgia had a huge draft class.
Yes, they did.
They I think broke the record for most. What was the record? Most first round picks and most picks total. I think
from a single school. Yeah.
From a single school. I had to pull it up on my phone because I retweeted it. They had the first pick with Trayvon Walker as well. Most players drafted ever. Most defenders in the first round ever. So they had a huge draft. The Georgia Bulldogs. That great defense just kept resulting in players coming out.
Yeah.
Like that were drafted by them. So I'm looking at draft grades: Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions, Baltimore Ravens, Falcons, Panthers, Jets, Eagles. Some of the highest graded draft teams. So it was fun. 15 Bulldogs total. There you go.
Wow.
Kamen always pulling me winners. You're welcome, Jason. Hop into the break page, and I will pull you some more, I'm sure. Let's see. We're 4 away on the authentic helmets. 4 away on the mini helmets. So let's get rocking and rolling with those. I want to say this, and you guys in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. And we have had a couple personals, but not many. I believe we have 12 helmets left in this series. All 12 are in the room. All 12 are on the ticker. I don't think we've pulled Deion Sanders, Marvin Harrison, Lawrence Taylor, or Edgerrin James. That means you have a 1 in 3 chance of hitting a headliner.
I have not personally seen any of those folks that we pulled.
There we go. When we buy a spot, do we get point credited right away, says Dom. I believe so. I believe so, Mike. Do you know? I mean, maybe it takes like 24 hours to go through.
Should be pretty instant.
It should be right away. That's what I think, too. So, Bob Mike says, Mike just bought an Allen and Ginter on-card auto number 24 out of 25 of Maria Pepe, a historical figure from Hoboken, New Jersey, 50-year anniversary of her contribution to American sports.
That's awesome.
Look her up, says Bob.
I am familiar with that card, Bob. I collect Allen and Ginter framed mini on-card autographs of non-sport players, or of non-sports, non-athletes. So I am familiar.
One of the first girls to play Little League Baseball after Little League officially banned girls from participating in 1951. In 1972, at age 12, she pitched 3 Little League games for the Young Democrats team in Hoboken, New Jersey. So that's why Bob likes it. It's a New Jersey person, too.
Yeah, Hoboken, New Jersey.
There you go. Because I've been stuck at the same number, left out and need amount to cash in. There you go, Dom. Okay.
Dom, you've got to make sure. Okay, so everybody, this is just a heads up for everybody with your signature club points, okay? In order to get your signature club points, you need to be signed into your account when you make your purchase. You're not signed into your signature club account when you make your purchase, it will not count towards your points.
Okay.
So and you also have to make sure that you have not unsubscribed to our email notifications. If you have unsubscribed to your email notifications, you will earn points, but you will not receive the bonus free stuff that comes out because it is issued via email. So if you've unsubscribed from our email, you will not get those. In order to resubscribe to our email, if you have unsubscribed, you need to reach out to customer service at ultimateautographs.com, and they will provide you the information, and you will have to provide written consent that will need to be either faxed or scanned to us that you can resubscribe to our email notification list.
All right, Mike, thank you very much for that, honestly, extremely important information.
Yes.
Like, that is very key. So, Dom, if you haven't been logged in, make sure you're logged into your account, and maybe make sure, like, to follow, maybe rewind and re-listen to what Mike just said, because that was some of the most important information out there.
Yeah,
so,
you have to be subscribed. So if at any point you got an email from us and you clicked unsubscribe at the bottom, you've legitimately unsubscribed from all your rewards, basically. You'll continue to get points, but you will not be issued those free rewards because they go out automatically via email.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Dom says I'm signed in, and I'm signed into email. I've never done that. Anyways, Dom, if you have any other questions, I'm dropping our customer service email link in the chat for you. But any other questions, just hop in there and let us know. Let's fill up those breaks, though, guys. I did drop the primetime helmet break because we're 4 away there. We're 5 away on the licensed jerseys, 5 away on the replica helmets, and 4 away on the minis. I would like to get all those breaks filled up this show. I think that is realistic. We've got, 4 or 5 breaks that are all within 5 slots or less.
Dom, I'm looking at your Signature Club points right now, and you have earned Signature Club points for every single purchase you have made, period. Including the one that you made today. I'm looking at it right now.
Perfect. Well, there you go.
So I'm not sure what number you're looking at, but on our end, we're showing that you have received Signature Club points for every single purchase that you have made after customer service made that change for you.
All right. Well, there you go, Dom. That should be taken care of. The Signature Club points, like, it takes a bit to accumulate points. It's not
It
like
does.
for every purchase you don't just get like $100 free dollars. You know, it does take some time.
It does.
Cody's saying I'm gonna bounce for a bit. If I win anything, let me know. All right, Cody, we will definitely holla at you, and hopefully you bounce right back into the break room. I do want to give a special shout out to Don Veluso, Larry Rossland, Ashton Miley, Jason Amer, Jason Jarrett, of course, Cody/Dakota Neff, Ryan Murray, Reginald Taglacod, Cody Heinert, Zachary Erickson, and Michael Lepre, and Michael Springer, as well as Melissa Darling. Those are all folks that have hopped in to the breaks today. Obviously, a lot of you guys are in here. I see that a lot of you guys are still watching. Let's get some orders, and let's fill up some breaks. I want to rip some boxes this afternoon.
That would be sweet.
Mike, let me get your take on a couple other things. Looks like the Bucks game about to go final, 101-89. Bucks taking the game one.
Yep.
Triple-double for Giannis.
Yep.
I'm on
triple-double for Giannis.
Yeah, I'm on record saying the Bucks are making the championship. I did have the Nets. I like the Bucks. You had the Celtics in the championship.
Celtics,
You still
I
think
still have Celtics going all the way.
you still have Celtics going all the
You
way?
want to know why? Because this happens all the time. The Celtics have an answer for everybody. So they've now got to feel out the Bucks for a game. I guarantee you are not going to see this happen again.
And I'll say this about Boston. Giannis had a triple-double. Obviously did great with assists and rebounds. He did shoot 9 of 25, which is very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
Also had 5 turnovers. I know those were early on in the game. He had 3 in the first quarter. I was watching the first quarter before I left for work here, and he was turning it over. So 101 points. The Celtics defense did their job. They just didn't score enough points. I mean, Jason Tatum was 6 of 18. Jaylen Brown was 4 of 13. Marcus Smart was 3 of 11. That's not going to cut it for them.
Nope.
I do like Milwaukee because I think they have the best player in the series in Giannis. And even though Tatum and Brown might be the second and third best, I like the bench of the Celtics, or the Bucks better. The role players of the Bucks better. So that is why I'm picking the Bucks. But I do think that's a series that will go 6 to 7 games. I don't think we'll see a sweep this time.
I agree. I do agree with that for sure. I still got Celtics going all the way. Celtics Grizz. Celtics Grizz finals. Celtics win.
Okay.
Still my prediction. Still sticking with it.
Your original prediction.
Yep.
I have the Warriors over the Bucks. I'll add in that I had the Nets originally, so I've amended. But I did say the winner of the Bucks Nets series. I assumed the Nets would win the first round. I said the winner of that series would make the finals. I like Milwaukee against Golden State, and that new lineup for Golden State: Curry, Poole, Thompson, all in at once. I like them to win the whole thing. So you like the Grizzlies, actually. So we're disagreeing on that series, though. You'll pick Memphis to take down the Warriors?
Yep.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Yep, sticking with it.
There you go. Let's see. John Morant is a great young player. Steph Curry said that that young Grizzlies team reminded him of the Warriors when they were young and upcoming.
Yeah.
I do think that the Warriors have a little bit more experience and a little bit better shooting for me, but I think Memphis does have a chance, obviously. I'm guessing Miami. Who do you have in that Miami and Philly series now that Embiid is hurt?
I had Heat either way, even though I think the Heat are extremely overrated.
Sure.
I think the only thing the Heat have going for them that they have up on everybody else is how deep they are on the bench. They can easily, I think they can more easily fill in injuries if they do occur here in the finals. But I'm still going Heat.
Yeah, Heat have a great defense. That's the other thing they have going for them. I'm going Heat, but then I think that whether it's Milwaukee or Boston, the winner of that series advances past the Heat, who don't have the same offense of those teams. We do have a break filled up. We just filled up Primetime Authentic Helmets. Box 34, Mike. Dom said 34 if it fills.
Filled that up. Phil, is that show filled?
Shows is filled. We just had Sean Ponzola come in.
I'm missing it.
It's the defense and Spo's system. Spostruck can coach, Dom, I think when they had LeBron and Wade, they're like, who is this guy? They're only winning because of LeBron and Wade and Bosh. But Eric Spoelstra has proven to be a top 5 coach in the NBA year in, year out. Love Spoelstra. And he does great in game ones, especially game one where Embiid won't play. I like the Heat to win game one and the cover, that 8.5 point spread.
Okay. I thought it was from yesterday. So hang tight.
Awesome. Primetime Authentics, guys. We got Deion Sanders out there. Lawrence Taylor, I haven't seen yet. Marvin Harrison. Marv is a guy that doesn't sign a lot. One of the all-time great receivers. All box numbers left in that series are on the ticker. That series out of 40. We have just 12 boxes left. I'd be game to close up those 12 boxes today, tonight, whenever you guys want. We will rip as many as you want. Sean Plazola, welcome to the break room for this afternoon, Sean. Thank you very much for closing that out.
Good to go.
Good to go. 34 is off the ticker. I will random you guys up for your divisions. I got another new customer in here, Joe Freeze. We got Cody Neff, Dakota Neff. You know, he goes by Cody and Dakota. We got Larry Rossland, Dominic Veluso, and the aforementioned Sean Plazola. Thank you very much for filling that up. Dom said he had to control those egos, controlling them better than Steve Nash did. I'll say this about LeBron and D. Wade. Mike, those guys were friends. It makes it easier to control your egos when you're already friends, and they're already both unselfish players, too. So that made it easier. All right, Cody should be up top, and then Sean Plazola at the bottom. That is, in fact, what we have. Dakota Neff in the NFC North. We got Dom Veluso, NFC South. Dom, you're in the NFC East. Could be that Deion Primetime Sanders. Could be Lawrence Taylor. Joe Freeze, NFC West. We got Sean in the AFC North. We got Larry in the AFC South. Could be that Marvin Harrison. Dakota's got the AFC East. And Sean out there in the AFC West. Primetime, number 1. Prime time. Mike, if you can get the helmet. I don't know if you forgot.
Oh, I didn't know we had a box number.
Oh, we did. Sorry, 34.
Okay, got it.
You're good.
I just didn't hear you say that.
No worries.
Prime time.
34, number of Walter Payton, one of our favorite players, right, Mike? You a Walter Payton guy?
Sweetness. You're allowed to live in Chicago if you're not at least somewhat a fan of one.
Sure. You know what? I'm not gonna say this because I'm gonna dig a hole, and Bob is gonna say something. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna tell you about a certain Chicago coach that someone close to me didn't know the name of, but we won't go there. Going basketball though.
Okay.
All right. This is definitely an authentic helmet, as all the helmets are in this series. Primetime authentic helmets. Well, we got a beautiful Eclipse helmet. Got ourselves a little Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Christian Okoye, a former league leader in rushing yards in the National Football League. 1989, led the league in rush yards, first team All-Pro, 2-time Pro Bowler. That is the AFC West, Sean Plazola. Richard Adcook, if you're watching. Closer magic, Sean. Christian Okoye. Richard Adcook in Friday. We had some closer magic wins, and he's like, oh, they closed with 4 spots. That's not closer magic. Sean closed with 2 spots. Had a 25% chance to win, and he did.
Sounds pretty magical to me.
Indeed. Mike, how else are we looking on the break page?
Let me give you a little rundown here. Top to bottom, we've got 2 in the America's Team Conference break. That's a 2-spotter. 5 in Loaded Dice licensed jerseys. 5 in America's Team number 1. That's the divisional break. 4 in Johnson & Johnson mini helmets. 8 in Practice Squad number 2. 6 in 643 Baseball Mixer number 2. 8 in Kansas Comet number 2. 8 in Primetime Platinum.
Awesome. So let's fill up those breaks, guys. Like I said, those football jerseys, the football minis, and the replica helmets, all within 5 or less slots. I want to fill those up. The licensed football jerseys, loaded dice.
Yes.
Sean Plazola saying the closer magic is real. By the way, before I put this away, I wanted to comment on this, Mike. Look at that beautiful silver signature. That just looks clean.
Looks awesome on there.
Looks awesome.
Noise.
Noise. Closer magic is real, so we got a believer in Sean Plazola. James Corte, one of our co-hosts, had wise words for Richard Adcook. He said that you can't win with closer magic if you don't believe in it.
That's true.
It's
That
true.
is true. Just like if you don't believe in Santa, he will not show up.
That literally is the exact example James used.
I'm telling you, you ever seen the Santa Claus with Tim Allen?
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Judge Reinhold, he didn't believe until the very end, and then when he did, guess what? He got that whistle. He got that wiener whistle. Oscar Mayer wiener whistle.
Oh, that's priceless. Priceless. Your PSA cert, Mr. Plazola. All right, I'm going to hand you this box and maybe a couple boxes before we get boxed in. But let me write up the Sean Plazola hit.
That works for me. Anybody watching any Major League Baseball out there today? Tons of baseball going on today. We got a rain delay in the Bo Sox Orioles game. Orioles are up 4-1. Twins whomping 9-3 on the Rays right now.
Okay.
Both teams 12-9. Both teams 12-9. What I tell you, Byron Buxton, if he stays healthy, them Twins.
You know, Mike,
MVP.
you like to go with a lot of long shot picks, and they're very rarely like very off. You know, like maybe like they won't hit, but
Sure.
like there seems to be rhyme and reason. Mike, by the way, is our resident triple-double better in the NBA. Mike
Yeah.
hits those NBA triple-doubles a lot more often than he should. And you gave me advice. I think there was one game this year, Murray for the Spurs.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray.
I bet on him to get a triple-double. That helped out. So
Yes.
when Mike gives you guys those long shot predictions, take note.
It's worth.
Take note.
It's worth. I always feel like it's worth a shot. You
It
know,
is worth a
like,
shot.
It's worth a shot. Holy smokes! Rockies and the Reds, top of the second, 6-0 Rockies. The Rockies are 12-9 this season, also right now.
Go Chris Bryant.
Yeah, you know what? He's not even playing right now. I
Okay.
think he's injured right now, to be honest. He is not in the starting lineup right now, and they have a 12-9 record.
In a tough division. I know they haven't obviously played that many divisional games yet, but division with the Dodgers, Giants, and Padres, Rockies are making
That's
some
tough.
noise.
You know, how, though, are the Reds so bad? The Reds have only won 3 games this season.
That's pretty bad.
They're 3-18 right now, about to be 3-19 today.
The NL Central, the Brewers are in
Ooh.
control, and the rest of the division, Cardinals are all right. But some bad ball clubs there. Pittsburgh,
Woof.
Chicago, and Cincy.
Oh,
Some bad ones.
I mean, Cincinnati is just tragically bad right now.
Really early in the season, but I think it is exciting to see the Angels at 14-8.
Yes.
Because obviously we want to see Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout in the playoffs. If they can make the playoffs, that would be fun.
I just want to see Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout just together for more than like 2 weeks. I think that's the most they've ever played together in a stretch without one of them being injured.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Mike, I don't know if you were in here, if you watched the show on Friday during happy hour, but I sung Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Oh!
And Bob said, Kamen, I just got an email from Mercury Records. Shania Twain's record label, you owe them a royalty payment of $24.13, very specific,
Wow.
for singing Man, I Feel Like a Woman. However, because of the quality of the singing, they will forego the royalty if UA deletes the video. There you go.
See, here's the thing. We'll take that to court because they're gonna need to prove it was sung in the same key.
It was definitely not sung in the same
Just
key.
telling you, just saying.
It was definitely not sung in the proper key. I'll tell you that much for sure.
That's what I'm telling you, though. If it was sung in the right key, you've got a way around it. Otherwise,
There.
then otherwise it's considered a cover, and that's legal.
All right, so Bob says there was no key.
Okay,
There you
well,
go.
perfect. You're clear. We're in the clear.
All right, good. In my defense, Mike, and I will be honest, I am not much of a singer, but I sung it without having the music in the background. I had no preparation. I got asked to do it, and I manned up.
There you
So
go.
I will say that has to count for something, Bob.
Sometimes I just don't even. Sometimes I do it and people don't even ask.
That's right.
You know,
You do sing without people asking.
I do, or I'll be like a hip hop, a hip it to the hip hip hop, and you don't stop. A rocket to the bang bang boogie. Sit up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat.
There you go. And Mike, you definitely are doing better than I did for singing, or less bad, depending on which way you want to look at it.
Sorry, that was my '80s, a little '80s Sugar Hill Gang for you.
Gotta love it. All right, guys. 4 spots away in the Johnson & Johnson mini double box break. We have some really good non-headliners in there, Mike. I know there's a Trayvon Diggs mini out there in that series.
Yes, there is.
So
T Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs, you can get him in the minis. 4 slots away there. That break is one that we can definitely fill up the show. 5 away in the Replicas Team America Helmet Series. I want to drop this in here. I know Sean Plazzola's in here. He's a huge 49ers fan. Sean, we have a Jerry Rice Eclipse in this series. The all-time GOAT receiver, NFL leader in pretty much every stat in the regular and postseason. And I think, is that Darius Slay a shut chrome college helmet on Mississippi State?
Sure is.
Like, that looks sick. And you got a Ricky Williams Eclipse, smoke weed every day in there as well. Speaking of Trayvon Diggs, he's in there as well. So, Cody Neff took a break, but we got a lot of good Cowboys in that series. It is called America's Team Full-Size Series. 5 slots away there. Let's knock that out of the ballpark. And if you guys want to go head-to-head in that series with someone else for $160, you can get either the NFC or AFC, and we can fill up that break that way. So I want to get that done this afternoon for sure, and want to get the minis done for sure. And all remaining box numbers are out there in the Loaded Dice jerseys. All remaining box numbers are out there in those. So Larry hopping into the Johnson & Johnson minis. We're now 3 away. That will definitely fill this show, guys. If you guys are looking for a break, that will definitely fill. Mike, you know, 3's the magic number. Once we get down to 3, we're home free.
Down to 3, home free.
I did that without even meaning to.
Unintentional. You've been spending too much time waiting for your food at Portillo's.
That's right. It takes forever at Portillo's. That's like, I like Portillo's, but I get so thrown off by those lines, man.
You know what I do? I order ahead.
That's smart.
And then I go in and I pick it up.
That is very smart.
That's right.
Take notes, guys. Mike's got the system down. Speaking of Mike and speaking of things, Mike, can you hand me those cards?
Yes.
And then I'll have you explain them, but I'll explain what we got going down. Cool. Mike, you are known as kind of our resident card expert here, although pretty much all of us are pretty knowledgeable, but this is what's going down. So anyone that fills up a 643 baseball mixer, so far we only have 6 slots in there. We're going to randomize anyone in the 643 baseball mixer, and you guys will get a Panini Prism WWE cards. So, Mike, it's a debut edition. Let me know a little bit more info about these cards.
Yeah, Panini Prism is just kind of the staple of Panini products for sports. The silver Panini Prism is the gold standard for basketball and football rookies. And this is the very first year they're making a wrestling Prism. WWE Wrestling debut edition, inaugural edition, and it actually just came out on Friday.
Okay. Just came on Friday.
On Friday. It just released on Friday. So brand new product.
Brand spanking new. So this is for our baseball mixer. Anyone that fills up a baseball mixer will be entered into a randomization for this. Then these are Panini Contenders 2020-21 football cards. All breaks that fill up today are entered in for a wheel spin chase. We're chasing all series. That's something new we're doing here in the break room. Top spot at the end of the show, we'll get a choice of a wheel spin or these football cards. The number 2 spot will get whatever is left over. So we're going to give away both of these cards because we did fill up a 643 baseball mixer, and we also have filled up a bunch of breaks. So this will be entered in. Tell me a little more about these Panini Contender football cards. Looks like you can get a lot of the best, potentially get some of the best rookies from last year's draft class.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of great stuff. Again, another one of those standard products where the rookie autograph out of Panini Contenders for football every year is extremely sought after. Just came out a week and 2 days ago, not this last Friday, but the Friday before. So another new product in the room, and just in the retail boxes, the ones that you're looking at there, you can find exclusive Stardust foil parallels, which are not found anywhere except for those blaster boxes. Very hard to find, though.
Perfect. All right, Nicholas Lester is in the break room, and he's paying attention.
All right.
Nick Lester closed out the minis, and I think he got us within 2 slots away on those replica helmet series. Guys, if we're sleeping on a series in the room, it is the America Team replica helmets. Let's close out those 2 spots, and we'll rock and roll. Jason Amer saying, I got my Andre Johnson I won in the mini yesterday. Gorgeous mini. I did pull that for
Beautiful.
Jason. I think you were in the room, Mike.
I was here.
It was the Andre Johnson Miami Hurricanes Flash mini. It was
Really
sick.
cool. That Johnson & Johnson minis is ready for it.
Awesome, guys. Double box break. Nick is, Nick knows what to do. He closed out the break and gave us the box numbers 37 and 39. Thank you very much, Nick. Those are going off the ticker. And Mike will bring them and we'll rip them. Get you guys a couple wins in the break room. Nick Lester in the primetime authentic helmets. We still got that Deion Sanders authentic out there. We're down to just 11 helmets in that series. Also got Marvin Harrison out there as well. All right, we're going 6 times for your divisions. 5. One more. 6 times. All right, Nicholas Lester, you should have the NFC North and AFC West up top and at the bottom. That is true. Zachary Erickson, NFC South. Got Michael Lepre, NFC East. We got Cody Neff, NFC West. Larry in the AFC North. We got Nick in the AFC South. Cody in the AFC East. And Nick in the AFC West. Okay, boys. Game day Wednesday versus Chula Vista. And Listien will definitely win that game and play Patrick Henry on Saturday with this luck. The greatest volleyball coach in California telling us this, Mike.
Oh.
That is Sean Alcaraz.
Oh, Sean.
Or Nias, if you read his Facebook.
Right.
That is Sean backwards. I just noticed that the other day.
Nice.
Nice. Sean, I went to Patrick Henry grade school in 2nd and 3rd grade.
Wow.
So that will hopefully bring you some luck against those guys. All right, Johnson & Johnson minis, double box break, going with 37 first. All right. Got one of the all-time great running back types from back in the day. We got Lenny Moore, Hall of Fame 75. Lenny Moore. This is on an Indianapolis Colts helmet, but Mike, Lenny Moore actually played for the Baltimore Colts back in the day.
Yes, he did.
2-time NFL champion. He was the NFL MVP in 1964. 7-time Pro Bowler, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Led the NFL in rushing touchdowns in 64. And between 1963 and 65, set the NFL record with 18 straight games with a touchdown.
Nice.
Touchdown machine, Lenny Moore, AFC South. And that is Nick Lester. So a little more closer magic, a little more box number mojo. Nick Lester, you're taking home Lenny Moore. Good luck on that volleyball game, Sean. Good luck, dude. Sean wants to go to a Cubs game on, I think, 4th of July weekend. Sean, you were asking me what's a good date. The Friday is much better than the Saturday. The Saturday is better than Sunday or Monday. I think the 3rd is on Sunday. The 4th is on Monday. I would say that Saturday would be much better, Sean Alcaraz. Dom has his football. Thank you. I went to Patrick Henry team we're playing. We've learned how to play volleyball. Well, hey, when you have a great coach, that's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. Sean Alcaraz is the Phil Jackson of volleyball.
Phil Jackson of volleyball.
He's got those.
The Zen Master.
The Zen Master. He knows how to motivate the kids. I can tell Sean is more than an X's and O's guy. He knows how to fire him up. Maybe he's more like Andy Dwyer in Parks and Rec when he coaches the little kids.
All fired up.
That would be my coaching style. So it works. All right, double box break. We got 39 next. It's called out by Nick Lester. Lenny Moore to get us started. What more can we ask for? We'll find out.
Lenny.
Lenny.
That's what more we can ask for.
All right. Ooh, this is a nice looking mini. We got ourselves a Bills Lunar mini. Tremaine Edmonds, Bills linebacker since 2018. First round pick out of Virginia Tech. Made the Pro Bowl in 2019 and 2020. More than 100 tackles every season he's played in the NFL. So that's consistency. That is Tremaine Edmonds. That is the AFC East. And it's Dakota Neff. All right, Cody, congratulations on Tremaine Edmonds. Sweet. Mike, how close are we on that rep break? Are we sold out yet?
Yeah, it's ready for you.
Awesome. Oh, I see it right there. Sweet. Who closed us there?
Oh, we got closed out by Jason Amer.
All right, Jason. He said, Kamen always pulls me fire. We'll see if I can pull you some more fire, Jason.
We're going to try.
We're going to try. Feel bad for Jason's Sixers. That Joel Embiid injury.
Yeah.
I'm not per se the biggest fan of Embiid, but I feel bad for him. This always seems to happen. This was like the first year where he wasn't hurt. He was a legitimate MVP candidate, and he gets hurt again. And it's like, if you can't see, it's hard to play. So
he doesn't have my favorite attitude or my favorite personality, but I absolutely respect how good of a basketball player he is.
He's incredible.
There's no denying that. Yeah, not my favorite off the court personality, but I really enjoy watching him play.
Awesome. Nick Lester, I agree, by the way, Mike. Great player. 15 in America's team for the best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. 1-5, Nick Lester. We got Dakota Neff, Dominic Veluso, Larry Rossland, and Jason Amer. Yeah.
This is the only one on the ground.
There you go.
Does
So
that mean something?
it must be special. Must be special. Well, it's usually the way we stack them up there. I know we can fit in 4 sometimes, but it's just too much work. I like doing 3 and 3. I know we've got 7 of those in the room here, so I dropped it on the ground.
Throw it on the ground.
That's the last of my points, says Dom. Okay. Soft tissue injuries is one thing. A broken facial bone is something else.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't have gotten hurt because he shouldn't have been in the game.
He should not have even been in. Junk minutes.
They're up 29 with 4 minutes to go. Doc Rivers might have cost him the season. I don't know if they would have beaten the Heat. I think it was a 50-50 series. But if they get down 0-2 without Embiid, no way they're coming back.
Fun fact, Doc is not short for doctor.
No.
So he does not know what he's doing.
No, he doesn't. All right, Nicholas Lester, you've got the NFC North, Dakota Neff, NFC South, Nick in the NFC East, Jason in the NFC West, Larry in the AFC North, Dom in the AFC South, Cody in the East, and Nick in the West. Doc Rivers is an idiot. That is definitely accurate. That is well put.
I'm not going to disagree with you on this one. That is a shame.
Dakota, if you get Ricky, let's get talking, says Dom.
All right.
Dom wants that Ricky smoke weed every day inscription.
Orange ink autograph on
Yeah.
there, too. Hey, you know what? Ja Morant's cooking halfway through the first quarter, 10 points.
All right. He didn't shoot that well the last series.
Played terrible the last game.
Looks like he's ready. Bob is saying second guessing. Bob, why would your star player be in at that point of the game? It is second guessing, but you got to have, like, and that's also on the assistant coaches. Someone has to tell them, like
hey, man.
Coach, like, I know the NBA leads get blown a lot, but 29 points with 4 minutes to go.
Not likely.
Not going to happen. It's never happened, actually. They had a statistic
there you go.
where teams in the NBA playoffs down 25 or more with 4 minutes to go have never come back.
Wow.
So there you go.
There we go.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Mike, This is awesome. I did not even know this was in this series. We got ourselves a Devin Hester Shut College helmet. The U, Devin Hester, Bears legend. Look at how sick this helmet is. He was number 4 in college, the NFL's all-time leader in career return touchdowns, the best punt returner of all time, one of my favorite players of all time, Devin Hester on the U Shut helmet. Nicholas Lester, NFC North.
Nice.
Devin Hester.
Nice hit.
My goodness. Look at this thing. It's just shiny. It's clean. Oh, that actually, Mike, might be the coolest hit that I've, like, not expected.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I know, like, we have the headliners. Like, obviously, like, you know, you pull a Tom Brady in the room, it's cool.
Sure.
This is probably the most unexpected hit and it was on a Miami helmet. We have this guy in the break room, Devin Hester, a decent amount.
Sure.
But it's typically on the Bears.
Almost always on the Bears.
Oh, my goodness.
Love that.
Jason said, damn, Kamen. First, I was thinking you pulled the Rice for me. I actually thought that it was the, because I saw the Shut logo.
Sure.
I thought it was the Darius Slay.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, that's white. And I was like, Miami? And then I saw the card, Devin Hester. This is JSA certed, by the way. I don't know if you guys can tell right there. Devin Hester, JSA certed. I said it, Mike. This is the series we're sleeping on in the break room.
For sure.
This is a 6 series. A lot of good stuff as far as headliners. And as you guys just saw, a non-headliner, that's pretty good. A damn comment at first, I was thinking you pulled me the Rice. You saw I got excited. Like, I can't not get excited. My favorite Bears player growing up, Devin Hester, watching him return kicks was just electric, Mike.
Loved it. All right, folks. Hey, let's get these orders in. If you guys want to rip some more stuff, we are 5 away from Loaded Dice licensed jerseys, which is, I believe, our closest break right now, aside from the 2 spots left in the conference break for America's team. That is our closest break.
Awesome.
All spots remain in everything except for Loaded Dice licensed jerseys right now. 5 away.
Mike, Sean's got a question for you. And, you know, Saturday might be all right, Sean. I was thinking Friday would be better, but obviously, you know, if that's when your flight leaves, that's when your flight leaves. Mike, if you want to hook up Sean with some advice.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Looks like a tough question.
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. I'm not as familiar with actually funny enough, Sean, you know who might be able to answer that question for you better right now without research? It's probably Bob Boulay, because that Topps T206 series was Topps online exclusive, Topps.com exclusive, and that's where Bob buys a lot of his awesome cards that he asks me about here. So maybe he would know a little bit more on value. I'm not sure. 2020 is a pretty decent rookie class. 20 bucks, I don't know. I really honestly don't know. And I know autographs and parallels are extremely sparse in those T206 reprint releases. So I don't know. That's my final answer.
That your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Is that your final answer?
To be fair, though, when they were released, okay, nothing to know about. All right, Bob doesn't know, but I know when the T206 series gets released on Topps' website, that per mini box, they're $19.99 retail value, and they usually sell for $24.99 right after on the secondary market during that production year. So, but I'm not sure now that we're almost 2 years out of that production year. I'm not sure how much it's appreciated.
Okay. Bob saw them, but they don't interest me. Okay. All right. Well, hey, there you go. Sean, maybe do a little more digging and figure that out. I do want to get into at least one more break. I would love to do 10, 15, 20 breaks. As long as we're getting orders, we'll keep ripping boxes. We are 5 away on the loaded licensed football jerseys. 5 away. We have just 7 of these left in the room. We did have one personal in this series, Mike. So not sure what went there, but I haven't seen the Aaron Rodgers. I haven't seen the Bo Jackson. Haven't seen the Christian McCaffrey or the Chase Young. So in theory, we could have 4 headliners left, and some of the non-headliners in this series have been loaded. So I would love to fill up a loaded Dice football jersey break. And otherwise, we're wide open on the break page. So if you guys want to do something specifically, throw it out there in the chat and let us know what you want to do. It is 3:13. It is 3:13. We will give you until 3:25 to fill up a breaks or get within 3 slots or less. We'll stay on a little longer. Otherwise, at 3:25, we'll do a couple wheel spins. We'll do the 6-4-3 wheel spin, and then we'll do the top spot chase wheel spin for the cards. So you guys got a solid 12 minutes to hop in to the break page and fill up some slots. If we're still wide open or haven't knocked off any slots in the next 12 minutes, we'll move on to the wheel spin. Otherwise, though, I mean, I'd be happy to be here for another 2 hours, 3 hours, however long you want to be here. We will rip boxes with you guys as long as orders are coming in.
So, Sean, I just did the research for you, all right?
There you go.
So, I would absolutely bite on what that guy's offering you. We are in the 2022 production year, and they are still only selling for $20 each. So, I can go buy any one of those boxes, those 2020 Topps 206 boxes, either Series 1, 2, or 3. I can go buy them I can go online and buy them $20 shipped to my door each right now. So if they're willing to give you more than what you paid for it, I'd probably bite on it. Not sure they're going to appreciate too much in value, only because I know a lot of folks don't like a lot of folks like standard size cards, and a lot of people stay away from the minis. So I know that it's tough for appreciation in that way, but unless this is your listing on eBay right now, John, I can go and buy all 4 cases right now for like $1,500 ship.
Okay, there you go.
All 4 cases.
By the way, Mike, I just noticed something. We are the loaded licensed football jerseys away from breaking for the cycle.
We are.
We haven't done that in a while. I'll count the Americas team. I know there's a conference break, but it counts because we did the Americas team elsewhere. So we've done a break of everything today, minus the loaded licensed football jerseys. So let's break for the cycle, guys. Let's break for the cycle. Let's get that done this show. And let's keep ripping boxes. Let's get those orders coming in. We actually haven't had an order during the 3 o'clock hour. So we got to get rocking and rolling, guys. Let's go. You guys are so awesome. Awesome. Thank you, says Sean.
You got it, dude.
Sean, you're awesome. Sean is awesome. Sean did a really good job in that NFL mini draft. He got the 3rd overall pick, got Jerome Bettis. That's who he wanted. So he was a happy camper. So, Sean, if there's anything you want to get in on the break page or anyone else, guys, let's hop in now. Let's keep the show rocking and rolling. Let's fill up some breaks. Got a lot of good stuff in the break room, guys. As I mentioned, the Primetime Authentic helmets, we are down to just 11 boxes left in the series. I know Dom mentioned that he'd seen Lawrence Taylor, but I don't think he's gone in this series. I've been looking real closely. I definitely haven't seen Deion Sanders, haven't seen Marvin Harrison, top 5 receiver of all time, Edgerrin James, the Hall of Fame running back, on a Cardinals helmet. That's kind of weird. So a lot of good stuff in that series, guys. Obviously, we still have Jerry Rice in the Americas team, replica helmets. We still have Gale Sayers, Emmitt Smith in the Kamen jerseys. And then the 643 mixer, I definitely haven't seen that Lou Brock jersey. I know we got a lot of Cardinal fans in the break room. Lou Brock is 2nd all-time in career stolen bases, Mike. Just 6 slots to fill that up.
Sweet. Get it.
I think Danny Dime, the Edge, and Greasy are gone in prime time. Bob says.
Okay.
All right. Well, I definitely know that Greasy and Danny Dime are gone. And I did personally pull the Jerome Bettis.
The bus.
I did not see the Edge go, but it is possible. I try and follow this closely, but you miss a show or two. Not sure about the
On the
Edge.
Cardinals?
On the Cardinals.
I pulled it.
You did pull it?
Yep. Because I remember because I was extremely surprised that it was on the Cardinals.
Okay, so the Edge is gone. Apparently, according to Mike and Bob, I definitely have not seen the Deion Sanders.
Me neither.
And no one in the room has said they've seen the Marvin Harrison.
Did we pull the TD into Terrell Davis?
That's a good question.
Because I haven't seen that one.
Someone told me it was pulled, but I didn't
darn.
pull it myself.
I didn't either.
Dom
been a
I think,
weekend.
told me that it was pulled. Maybe it was on Saturday with Joe Aguilar.
He was a headliner in 2 of our series, though.
That's what I'm saying. And Lawrence Taylor is
So-
a headliner in like a
bunch
lot
of
of our
series.
series.
Yeah,
So I
that's
know
true.
we had that recently. Someone in the Hidden Hydros like Tyreek Hill got pulled. I was like, I don't think so. And then the next day he gets pulled, and I was like, oh, I was right. Look,
Another series, yeah.
another series. So Dom won the TD.
Okay,
says
cool.
Jason, okay. Still haven't heard you guys say anything about Deion Sanders or Marvin Harrison, though. And Mike, you can probably back this up. Marvin Harrison does not sign a lot.
No. No,
So-
he does not.
That is a pretty rare auto. Marvin Harrison, if you look at statistically, he's right at that top 5 receiver of all time list. So that would be a good pull for sure.
Dude's a beast.
Dude's a beast. So let us know, guys, if you would like to get in on these breaks. Any orders that don't fill up this show will carry over to the night show. Looks like the loaded licensed football jersey. Who's all in there? Because those are the only potential carryover orders.
Well, we did just get an order in right now. So, but we do have Melissa Darling and Cody Neff in that one. And Nick Lester just bought in 3 spots. There are 2 left.
All right.
Loaded dice.
All right, so we'll get the loaded licensed jerseys done this show. I haven't seen the Harrison. Not sure about the series namesake, Deion Primetime Sanders. I have not seen either of those guys, Bob. So those would be really good ones to get into. The loaded licensed football jerseys. By the way, guys, those are crates. There's 15 crates in that series. So those are all the remaining crates. In each crate, there are 3 jerseys, and one of those is a guaranteed licensed jersey.
Right.
So 1, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we are winding down on the loaded licensed jerseys, both as far as how many slots we have left and how many jerseys we have left.
Right.
I know, Mike, you would love to see that Bo Jackson.
I really want to see the Bo. Because Bo knows.
Bo knows. I'm sure Bo knows that we're going to fill up that break.
I hope he knows.
He knows.
I'll call him and tell him.
All right, so since we knocked off a few slots, we got down to 2 away. We'll be on until at least 3:30. But let's have that break filled up by 3:30 for sure, guys. Let's get that filled up by 3:30.
2 left. Link is in the chat on my end, but if you want to drop it too, I think it's the second one.
Yep, will do. I will drop it in for the Facebook folks. I know they don't get those Twitch links. And guys, if there's anything else you guys would like to get into, get your spots now, because we are wide open on every other break other than the loaded licensed football jerseys. We'll stay on until at least 3:30. Get that closed up. I'm pretty confident we'll fill that up with 2 slots remaining. If there's any other breaks you want to get in on, though, get your spots now. I want to have at least a few slots knocked off by the time we get that football jersey break done, if you guys want to keep ripping boxes. Otherwise, Steven and I will do those tonight. Mike is going home. What's on the dinner docket today, Mike?
You know what? I don't think there's anything set on the menu for tonight, but it is nice enough to grill. So I'm thinking something on the grill. Maybe I'll pick up something on my way home
Okay.
to put on the grill, perhaps.
That sounds great. It's not supposed to rain today anymore, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't want steak because I actually had a steak teriyaki for dinner last night.
That sounds amazing.
It was delicious.
That sounds amazing. I got some corn on the cob and some Bulgarian style meatballs that my mom made that I got for today after the show. So
Sounds pretty good.
that'll be delicious.
This NBA game, we're at the end of the first quarter here at the Warriors Grizzlies game. Grizzlies 32, Warriors 24, and John Morant has 14 points already.
5 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 of 4 on threes. He also has 4 rebounds and 2 assists.
What a monster.
So Ja is filling up the box score. But, you know, the Warriors, it's an 8-point lead.
Doesn't mean anything.
That could be gone in literally 3 minutes of actual time. That could
Absolutely.
be 3 threes, Steph, Clay, Jordan Poole, Warriors retake the lead. So we'll see.
We'll see. Desmond Bain isn't having to do very much work today so far. So, and I saw how it was pretty easy to see how upset and frustrated John Morant was at the beginning of the last game that they won, because the first half I think he had like 6 points.
Sure.
The whole half he had 6 points.
And that speaks to how good the Grizzlies are beyond Ja. I think
Yes.
Desmond Bain doesn't get enough credit. Jackson Jr., Dylan Brooks. They got some good players, just like the Warriors. I mean,
Yep.
Steph's a great player, and it was the Steph show the last few years, but Clay is back. Jordan Poole's legit. So those are 2 teams who have, like the Bucks, they have a lot of really good players besides the star players.
They're so good right now that Jordan Poole's coming off the bench.
And, you know, they had him in the starting lineup the last game against the Nuggets, but looks like they have him back on the bench, which I don't personally like, but we'll see. Looks like they started Gary Payton, too, so they still went small lineup, and they started Payton maybe to guard Ja, but that hasn't worked out. So
Not so far.
I don't know.
Maybe time for a second quarter adjustment there.
Yeah, we'll see. Steve Kerr will make the adjustment. Bob is eating 2 bone in pork chops, mashed potatoes, broccoli, and applesauce. Oh, and a couple of glasses of Chardonnay. Okay, Bob, you are doing it in style. Styling Bob Boulay.
After you're done with that bottle, you're going to drink some Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
After
All right, guys, let's close out those loaded licensed football jerseys. We will have broken for the cycle. 2 spots remaining. Let's close them out. Bob's saying, Mike, keep your day job. Day job.
I plan on it.
Your little side
actually
comedian work.
I actually don't know if I would consider this a day job. Now
It's
we're
a
mostly
night
in the
job.
evening, yeah.
It's mostly a night job. This is a day show today, but we both mostly work night shows.
Evenings, afternoons, evenings, nights.
Sure.
So, okay, I won't quit my day job either. My day job, I guess, is
Being a dad.
being a dad, take care of the family.
I love it.
So I don't plan on quitting any of my jobs, actually, Bob.
I like it. All right, guys, 2 away. Loaded licensed football jerseys. Just 7 to go in that series. 2 spots away. Who wants to close it out? And that'll be not 1, not 2, 3 football jerseys. That is a triple box break. Guaranteed licensed jersey in there. And all the headliners are licensed jerseys. So you can get a Bo Jackson licensed jersey, a Christian McCaffrey licensed jersey, Aaron Rodgers, Chase Young. A lot of really good stuff available there. Bob saying after failing to land a safety during the draft, the New Orleans Saints are expected to revisit their talks with free agent safety Tyrann Mathieu and make an aggressive push to add him to their roster, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter. As a Chiefs fan, I am really sad to see the Honey Badger go. I think he is a great player. I guess it's not too late for the Chiefs to make a move. I think he'd be great wherever he ends up, Mike.
I agree.
This is, Mike, this is one of the coolest pulls that I've ever done in here. Just a clean looking helmet and a player that I really like personally. I'm leaving this up because I want people to see how good the stuff we have in the room is.
Absolutely. You said Bo Jackson before.
Yeah.
Obviously one of my favorite athletes of all time.
Sure.
Do you know Bo Jackson's real name? Not Bo. Definitely not Bo.
Can't remember. I've seen this before, but I'm blanking. Hit me.
Vincent Edward Jackson.
All right,
That's
Vincent.
his real name, and he got the nickname Bo from his mom, and that was because they were from the South, right?
Okay.
And in the South, they had wild boars.
Oh.
Right? And most of the boars were very angry, very not angry, but very had a lot of energy, right?
Mhm.
Very bullheaded, right? Very kind of
Aggressive.
stubborn, aggressive. And so boar hog was, they call him the boar hog, and it was shortened to Bo. That's how I went by Bo Jackson.
Okay, well, there you go. I've learned something new every day. Michelangelo said, you got to learn something new every day. Thanks to Mike, I have learned something. I find that, Mike, in a lot of the shows I do with you, I do tend to learn something new. A lot of times it's about music,
Sure.
but today it was actually about sports, which is a pleasant surprise.
There you go. A little name action for you. Bo Jackson.
Bo should have gone to Fayetteville, Arkansas. I've been to Fayetteville, Arkansas, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. It is actually an awesome college town. It is unlike any other town in Arkansas. My favorite town in Arkansas. It is great. I did cover Arkansas sports. I mostly covered Arkansas State, which was in Jonesboro where I was, but I did make a couple trips to Fayetteville for some Razorback stuff, as well as the high school baseball state championships are done there.
I just realized how weird it would be if his name was Vin Jackson. Vinny Jackson.
Vinny.
Oh.
All right, guys, it's 3:29. We're going to do a wheel randomizations at 3:30. Other than Nick's order into the loaded dice jerseys, we really haven't had much of anything. I know Jason ordered early on during the 3 o'clock hour, but we're pretty open and we're pretty slow on the break page. So here's what we'll do, Mike. We'll do the 643 mixer first.
Sweet.
Because, we can fill up another one, but it won't be part of the chase. We'll give away those WWE cards, and then that'll give folks some time to get into the wheel spin. So those 2 slots remaining on loaded dice football jerseys, let's get those filled up because you get in on the wheel spin.
Yep.
So that's what we'll do. Vincent Jackson was a Bucs wide receiver. I remember Vincent Jackson, Bob. A really good one, too.
Well, I guess he would have had to change his name had Bo not have gone by Bo.
That's right.
2 Vinny Jacksons out there.
Mike, we also have a new customer in that loaded dice football jersey. Who was the new customer?
I believe the new customer in there is Melissa Darling.
All right, guys, let's be a darling and help out Melissa Darling and close out those loaded dice football jerseys.
It just clicked with me why that name sounds familiar. Do you remember a show back in the day on Nickelodeon called Clarissa Explains It All? It was how Melissa Joan Hart got her start.
I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't really watch it though.
Her name was Clarissa Darling. That was her name. Her last name was Darling. Clarissa Darling. That's why Melissa Darling sounds so familiar to me.
There you go. All right, guys. I'm gonna head to the randomizer. Can you hand me those WWE cards? So hand them both actually. Why not? So these are all the folks that filled up the 643 mixer. Top spot, you guys are going to get some WWE Prism cards. So 3 clicks, 4, 5, one more click. 6th and final click, Michael Lepre is up top.
Nice.
So Michael Lepre, you are taking home the WWE Prism Panini cards, a debut edition, just debuted on Friday, Mike said. So that is going home to you, Mike. Let me label that for you. Congratulations on a little free bonus hit. All you had to do was spend your 26, looks like, what, $52?
Yep.
No, 3 spots. He had $78, but he did get an extra win for entering that break. So, Mike, you get yourself some Panini WWE cards.
Awesome looking stuff, too.
Yeah, indeed. Congratulations, Mike. Let's see. Let me refresh. Please, someone close out those loaded licensed football jerseys. We still have not closed those out, unfortunately. So we are going to head to the top spot randomization. If we close out that break, while we do the top spot chase, we will obviously stay on and rip it. But You guys have had, let's see, since Nick's order, 13 minutes to knock off those 2 slots. Unfortunately, have not gotten any movement during those 13 minutes. So I'm going to head to the randomizer and get our names selected. If you guys want to buzzer beat me in with 2 more spots, we'll add you to that taped wheel spin. Definitely buzzer beat it now, though. Otherwise, I still would like to fill that break up, even without the wheel spin. While we do the wheel spin, I'm hopeful that we fill up that break. Otherwise, we'll do it tonight. We'll do it tonight. So let's see, 46 names. Let me take the randomizer down one more time here. I want to do a little refresh, see if anyone did any buzzer beater action, because I would love to get you guys in on that list. Looks like no buzzer beaters, Mike.
Nope.
No buzzer beaters. All right. We'll pull the randomizer back up. We are going to go 6 times here for our top spot chase winner.
And is the second spot getting the cards?
Oh, that's right. Second spot. Well, actually, top spot gets to pick cards or wheel spin.
Okay.
And then second spot gets whatever else. If the folks aren't here, we'll do wheel spin first, cards second.
Perfect.
So one more click. We got Michael Lepre up top and Dakota Neff number 2.
Right.
So Michael Lepre, let me know if you would like the wheel spin or the football cards. Nick Lester, to answer your question, Dan Marino is off the board. We pulled Dan Marino on Friday. Aaron Rodgers, I have not seen pulled in the break room. We did have one personal in that series that may have been Aaron Rodgers. But maybe it wasn't Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure. I have not seen Rodgers pulled in the break room. Marino was definitely pulled. Mike will give you about a minute here. It's 3:34. If we hear from Mike Lepre in the next minute, we will give you the choice of the Panini football cards or the wheel spin. Otherwise, we'll start on 1 on the wheel spin, and Cody Neff will get the football card.
That's right.
Let's close up that break, though. 1 away now. Oh, my gosh. Nicholas Lester hopped in. Who's going to get that last spot? We'll get that closed up here, guys. Who wants to get the last spot? Let's do the wheel spin. I have a feeling we'll fill it up with 1 away in the next couple minutes. So let's start on 1 for Michael Lepre.
Sounds good. I've already got the gift card pulled up, ready to issue.
Perfect.
Good luck.
Is
47.
47. That's not bad, Mike.
Right in the middle.
A little Mike to Mike, $47 UA gift card, Michael Lepre. And let's see, we got Cody Neff. Dakota Neff taking home the football cards. So, Panini Contenders football cards. All right. Let's do a little refresh.
All right, Mike, I went ahead and issued you that gift card. It is ready for you to use tonight.
All right, guys, 1 spot away. I'll give you guys 4 minutes until 3:40. We hate signing off the air with 1 spot away. I'll give you guys 4 minutes to close out the loaded licensed football jersey. If we don't close it up by 3:40, we will hop off the air and we'll start the night show with that break. 4 minutes, if you guys are watching, 1 spot away, 3 jerseys coming out, 3 jerseys, guaranteed headliner, because, you know, we have the headliners up there, but the hidden headliners are really good as well. Guaranteed licensed jersey to be in one of those 3 jerseys.
Yep.
4 minutes, 3 minutes now, guys. Let's close this up. We've been pretty patient here. We were 2 slots away for about 20 minutes here.
Hang on.
Closed out.
We just got an
Please
order.
be loaded dice.
It's
It is. Jason Eaton. Jason Eaton. Haven't seen him in a minute. Jason, you the man. We are closed on loaded licensed football jerseys. I'm going to put Devin Hester next to you.
Alrighty.
We did do the wheel spin, guys. If there's any other breaks you guys want to get in on, they won't be part of the wheel spin. After we do the loaded licensed football jerseys, if we're full on any breaks or if we're within 2 or 3 slots, we'll stay on a little longer. But if we haven't gotten any serious traction on breaks, this will be the last break. So if there's anything else you guys want to get in on this show, definitely get your spots now. Get your spots now. We got Melissa Darling, Dakota Neff, Nicholas Lester, and Jason Eaton. You guys want to drop us a crate number? We got 1, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Those are the remaining 7 crates. We'll have 3 jerseys. So if you call out number 9, we would have number 9, number 1, number 9, number 2, number 9, number 3. So drop us a number, guys. 11. Jason Eaton back and participating.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you very much. David Triplett had 1. David, I'm guessing that maybe you're Melissa's husband. Thank you very much for participating. Jason Eaton did come in right before you. We go with whoever picks up the first one. 11. 1-1. Jason, welcome to the break room. Welcome back, man. It is great to see you. David Triplett is Melissa's husband. All right, David. Glad to have you in here. Glad to have the 2 of you guys in here. Whenever we have new customers, Mike, we like to ask this. David and Melissa, what's your football team? What team do you guys like?
Who do you root for?
We're doing good, Jason. Hopefully you're doing good, dude. We have definitely missed you in the break room. We got Dakota Neff in the NFC North. We got Nicholas Lester in the NFC South and NFC East. Melissa in the NFC West. And how about this, Mike? David/Melissa saying, go Niners, NFC West for their first ever break.
Okay.
We got Nicholas Lester, AFC North, AFC South, Dakota Neff, AFC East, and Jason Eaton, Closer Magic, and last spot in the AFC West. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, been spending money like it's going out of style.
It is going out of style. Haven't you heard of cryptocurrency?
That's right. Well, hey, spend some money here in the break room. You can get some dubs, Jason. All right, I'll go chronologically 1, 2, and 3. Right. I know typically the licensed jersey has been in crate 3, but recently we had it in crate 2. So you just never know.
It's all over the place.
You never know. Won a pretty sweet hand-painted Lamar Jackson Authentic. Okay. Okay, Jason. Ooh, we got a little college item here. We got a great college receiver, Santonio Holmes, with the Ohio State Buckeyes. He was the Super Bowl MVP with the Steelers when he caught that awesome catch, got the foot down, Roethlisberger to Santonio Holmes to win the Super Bowl over the Cardinals. It is JSA certed Santonio Holmes. That is the AFC North. That is Nicholas Lester. Got the bulk of the spots. Nick is taking home Santonio Holmes. Wow. That's a cool hit. That is literally one of the most memorable catches in Super Bowl history.
For sure.
And it did earn him the Super Bowl championship and the Super Bowl MVP.
He got them both.
Got them both. That was in 2009, I believe. Career high 1,248 receiving yards for Santonio that year, too. BCS national champ at Ohio State's NFL Super Bowl champ with the Steelers. So Santonio is definitely a winner. Jason Eaton saying that's a sweet jersey. So there you go. Jason said he wanted to trade me AFC North. I'm sure he didn't. I like how you literally to that.
It was pretty funny.
That's pretty good. All right, Nick Lester. Congratulations on Santonio Holmes. He was with, who was that other guy that played with him? He was a good kick and punt returner, also in the NFL. Number 7. I'm blanking on his name right now. But they were receivers together at Ohio State. and I think they had Troy Smith as their quarterback. Remember what I'm talking about? I think
I
he was
don't.
briefly on the Bears. Number 7, like a speedy kick and punt returner.
Don't remember. I do not remember.
Bob's got a question for you.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? What kind of money does Superboy's dog spend? Other than the fact that you just made up a superhero for this joke, I don't know. I don't know.
Cryptocurrency. Ah.
Did you mean Superman?
Superman.
I may have gotten the Superman, but I don't know who Superboy is.
I don't know.
I was like, Superboy's dog. The heck? Superman was not Superman before he was a man, was he?
I don't know.
Was he a Superboy?
I don't know.
Or was he a little rambunctious child?
Rambunctious. You're not a DC Comics fan, obviously, Mike.
I am not. I am
Okay.
actually not a fan of superhero stuff, period.
Okay, there you go. You're probably in the minority, but that's all right. I'm a fan, but I'm not like a diehard fan. Although I did really love the Batman movies when it comes to DC, and I love the Marvel where they do like all the different ones together.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single one.
There you go. All right.
The last Batman movie I saw was The Dark Knight, and I was good, but I vowed that was the last time I was gonna watch a 3-hour-long movie that was shot in the dark.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm not a fan of the superhero stuff. Give me something more believable.
Well, I can tell you that you're a fan of this jersey. I know Bob is a fan because this is sick. This is absolutely sick. I think this is the licensed headliner, I believe.
Oh yeah, baby. Yes,
We got
it is.
DK Metcalf
Wow.
on a licensed, beautiful Seahawk jersey on the lime green. DK Metcalf.
Wow.
2020 Pro Bowler, second team All-Pro that season, 12 receiving touchdowns last year, a big-time fantasy player. You know, he can run, he can catch, he's strong, he's fast, one of the best receivers in the league. And how about this, Mike? New customer mojo. We got Melissa slash,
Wow.
who's the husband? David. Melissa slash David taking home DK Metcalf licensed jersey. This is
Nice.
the hidden headliner, DK Metcalf.
That's a heck of a hidden headliner.
Not good enough to be the main headliner, but a hidden headliner. That tells you how good these loaded licensed jerseys are. And if you see this here, it says it. On-field apparel, Mike. It is standard fit, large on-field. If you flip it on the front, look at that NFL custom look to it. Seahawks, I mean, that is sick.
Nasty.
Nasty. David's giving the smile. He likes it. He likes it. That's a good one. Bob loves the Linda Blair green Seattle jerseys. How could you not? How could you not?
Bob going Exorcist reference on that one.
Of course he is. And the 12 for the 12th man in the collar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So Seattle has the 12th man because they have, you know, maybe the loudest football fans. And there's a 12 right there in the collar. I didn't even notice that. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Bob. That is sick.
Always with you.
Man, that's cool. This is probably, like, I know, like, the Jerry Rice and Dan Marino is cooler because of the name, but this is probably the sickest looking jersey in this whole series.
I agree. I really, really like those jerseys.
Like, from sheer look. And wasn't a headliner. So Nick Lester's in here asking us, like, is Aaron Rodgers and Dan Marino available? And those are big names, but, like, you look at some of the non-headliners, like DK Metcalf. That is sick.
Heck yeah.
All right, third jersey. Bob will trade for that jersey. Give me a team and I'll trade for it, okay?
Alrighty.
All right, well, Bob, you like this guy. I know Bob loves this guy because he's a Syracuse legend, quarterback at Syracuse, Mount Carmel High School.
Oh.
And Mike, this is one of my favorite jerseys because it's a stat jersey.
Nice.
We got Donovan McNabb, the great quarterback for the Eagles. 37,276 career pass yards, 234 career pass touchdowns, 3,459 rush yards, 29 career rushing touchdowns, 6-time Pro Bowler, Philadelphia Eagles number 5 retired, Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame, Donovan McNabb. So we got a licensed jersey, a stat jersey, and a college jersey. That was a pretty cool break. That is the NFC East. Nicholas Lester on the Donovan McNabb. Melissa and David are Niners fans, Bob. They're Niners fans. McNabb. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Lester, on taking home your Donovan McNabb stat jersey, bro. That is cool. That is really cool.
Nice hit.
Nice hit indeed. So we had Nick got 2 hits, but Melissa / David got the winning hit in their first break ever.
Sure did.
With 1 spot.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. What do you got for 49er headliners, David? We have the greatest 49ers player of all time in our break room. I'm going to show this to you right now, who we have in our America's Team replica helmet series. We got the GOAT 49er, maybe the GOAT receiver of all time. We got Jerry Rice on the Eclipse replica helmet. So that is probably the biggest 49er name we have for headliners. Wait a minute, maybe not. The biggest one on a 49ers item. But David, we also have, Joe Montana, don't we, in the jerseys, Mike?
I do believe so.
We have Joe Montana on a college Notre Dame jersey. So this is obviously not a 49ers item, but we got Joe Montana on Notre Dame. So that is really, really cool. Mr. Montana. I would trade a Jerry Rice jersey for that Metcalf jersey, says Bob. Okay. Jerry Rice, the bigger player, but the Metcalf obviously is licensed. So that would be a cool trade. I think those are the 2 49er items we have in the break room as headliners. But I know we have a lot of other stuff. Like we have, who do we have a lot in here? We have Roger Craig in here a lot.
Yep.
John Taylor's in here a decent amount.
You know, we had some George Kittle.
We've had Deion Sanders on Niners stuff.
Yeah.
I know we have Deion on the Primetime Authentic helmets on an Authentic Cowboys helmet. But that is a lot of really, really good stuff for the Niners. So, looks like we haven't knocked off any other slots. I think that's going to do it for the early show. But for the new guys in here, we are back at 8 o'clock Central Time. We're on Saturday and Sunday at 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock Central Time. And then we're on Monday through Friday at noon, 4:30 for happy hour, and 7 o'clock Central Time. Before we go, Mike, this is something I like to ask you in the chat before each show. Favorite hit of the day? I think things might have changed after that last break. Or maybe not. Because for me, it was Devin Hester helmet for sure. But now that I saw the DK Metcalf jersey,
I'm going
not
Metcalf
sure.
jersey.
Metcalf jersey.
Just to be different.
Just to be different. It's licensed. It's green looking. It is really cool. David, the Jerry Rice is signed. Yes. David, all of our memorabilia, almost all. I shouldn't say all because sometimes our cards aren't signed.
That's true. That's true.
But pretty much anything that's not, and a lot of our cards are signed.
Correct.
But probably more than 95% of our memorabilia is signed. Pretty much anything but a card is guaranteed signed. So all our jerseys, all our replica helmets, all our authentic helmets, they're all signed. Like you see this McNabb jersey, signed. So there you go. Bob is saying, David, no interest in trading the Metcalf for a Rice. Nice jersey, even though he was an a-hole in person. Jason Hamer must have met McNabb and not liked him. What happened, Jason? Didn't want to sign an auto for you? What was the issue? Maybe he was tired after a loss. I know he was known for throwing up during the Super Bowl. Maybe he was
Did you try to hug him? I don't think he likes hugs.
Maybe he doesn't like hugs. He does like a chunky noodle soup, though.
So does his mom.
His mom likes that. So Anyways, Jason, let me know here in the chat. I'll keep an eye out for your response. But as I said before that break, you guys have to knock off some slots on breaks. We're wide open on every break. We will get into those tonight. Yes, if signed. David is game for that trade. The Jerry Rice jersey, I'm sure, is signed. And Jason saying very arrogant. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, thank you very much, Jason. Thank you very much to everyone who played the breaks. Thank you, Mike, for your producing. We will see you tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. See you then.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday, and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again.